Alright, y'all, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I've done an NBA Twitter hot take, so I want to bring you guys this. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. Let's get straight into it. Don't want to waste no time. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe, and let's get straight into the content. Wait a minute, scratch that. Before we get into this video, hit the notification bell so you guys never miss when I'm uploading. Trust me, we're staying consistent. As you guys see in the thumbnail and the title, the first hot take I got from you guys says hot take. Kawhi leaving the Raptors was the biggest mistake a player has made in NBA history. The first thing I think about is who is making the mistake. Kawhi Leonard, in this guy's eyes, made the mistake, but in Kawhi Leonard's eyes, is it a mistake? I mean, what he wanted to do before he even got traded from San Antonio, he said, I want to be home. I want to be in LA. You know what I'm saying? That's initially where he wanted to go. They traded him to the Toronto Raptors. He inevitably won a championship, which is good. Congratulations to him. But that wasn't what was really on his mind when he initially wanted to get traded. He wanted to go to LA. So that's exactly what he did the following season. He teamed up with Paul George. But in terms of like winning and the team built around you and championships, was it a good decision? I don't really think it was a good decision. I think that it was one of the more bad mistakes if we're looking at it that way. But is it the biggest mistake a player has made in NBA history? I don't think so, because I think that there are so many other guys who made big mistakes. Like, if you want to think about it, KD leaving the Warriors, as much as a lot of people didn't like Golden State, KD, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, all, stacked the deck in Golden State to form a super team. I know we all hate that, but if you look at it, they were winning championship after championship after championship after championship. So why would you leave that situation? Another bad mistake that was made by a player was Shaq not giving the reins to Kobe and letting him take over. We all knew that at that point in Shaq's career, he was going to start, on the decline. But for some reason, I told Kobe, this is my team, not his team. And somehow, someway, he got traded. Another one that you could also put in there is Kobe running Shaq out of LA. Another one that I could think of is Jerry Krause not wanting to re-sign Phil Jackson after the 98 championship run. If they would have stayed together, they could have rallied off and won 8-9 champions. I'm so serious. That is a crazy thing to think about. With Kawhi Leonard, we all knew that the man was battling injuries. The only season that I could realistically see him winning another championship is the 1920 season in the bubble. He stayed healthy throughout that whole entire playoff run. So I think that he'd be able to do the same thing in 2021, injured, 22, injured, 23, injured. So it's he would only have a chance to win one more championship, but I don't even know if that's a certainty because he had to go through LeBron James and Anthony Davis and them boys, you know what I'm saying? So biggest mistake? I don't think so. Next hot take I got right here is about Nikola Jokic. She says hot take, Jokic will finish his career with the most MVPs in NBA history. So let's break this one down as well. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar holds the record for the most MVPs in NBA history with 6. He has been holding this record for the past 43 years. There's a reason why that has not been touched yet. Michael Jordan couldn't even touch that. He was the closest with 5. As of right now, Jokic is 28 years old with 2 MVPs under his belt. And to be honest, I can see him realistically doing what he's doing now for another 5 to 6 years. Around that time, we'll see his defense fall off a cliff. Maybe he's not going to be able to make the passes that he's making right now. Maybe he won't be able to score as much in the post as he's been able to do in the 23 season. And I mess with Jokic, don't get me wrong, he's the best player in the world. But simple math is telling me that this man, in his prime, is going to have to win 5 MVPs in the next 5 to 6 years, and I don't see him doing that. And another question is he going to be good enough out his prime to win himself, another MVP? I don't think so. Is he going to win the most MVPs in NBA history? No. Next one I got right here is about my boy Jalen Brunson. I ain't going to shut up about him. I'm not going to shut up about him, and neither is Pearls. He says hot take, Jalen Brunson will soon become a top 15 or 20 player in the NBA. And I agree with this one. As of right now, I have Jalen Brunson around the 20 to 25 range. So I can realistically see him this season jumping into that top 20. Top 15 might be a little bit of a stretch considering the talent pool in that top 15. But top 15 to top 20, I could see that happening for Jalen Brunson considering the season that he just had. So Pearls, I agree with you. And this ain't biased. Maybe this is biased to some people because I have that Jalen Brunson behind me, but this was a realistic.
Mori is a liar.
So we got a dude named Smiley. He says Curry is one Finals MVP from being a top 3 player of all time. No. This next one is from Daryl Martin. He says, hot take, James Harden will never win an NBA title or have any part or role in any NBA title. He will destroy whatever locker room he becomes a part of. 76ers can't trade him because nobody wants Harden or the sideshow that he brings with him. Damn, hashtag what a waste of talent. God damn. Okay, bro. Daryl's just be hating James Harden. I don't know what it is, bro. Because number one, I will give you this. His time is running out. The man's 33 years old. I don't know how long he's going to be able to play at the level that he's playing at right now. So his time is ticking. But to say that he's not going to be a part of any role or like be anything, like he's basically saying that he could be a 15th man on the roster and still not win a championship. That is crazy to me. Think with all these guys like a Russell Westbrook, a James Harden, a Kevin Durant, a Kyrie Irving, all left their teams that drafted them and are still trying to find a place or find a home. I feel like Kyrie Irving has found that home in Dallas, but I feel like James Harden, Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, they're still trying to find that home. So you're gonna be seeing these guys, you know, bounce from team to team until they find that one place that wants to put up with their BS. And I feel like James Harden is still trying to find that. So to call it a sideshow, I don't really agree with that. And as of right now, I do think that James Harden can be a third option on a championship team, you know, be a starting point guard on a championship team, because I think that he still has that level. Yes, he is, you know, falling off just a little bit. You know, his game is starting to decline. But does that mean that he can't win a championship at all or not be a part of a championship? Like, not even as a six man. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Oh, man. Jamal Christopher, he says, biggest if in the NBA. Look at the photo, guys. Look at the photo. But my semi-hot take is if we are healthy, we have a chance to be really good. Oh, no. I think we'll be a much better team next year. My biggest thing is that I don't care about that. It's about the chip, and that's what I struggle to see at the moment. Harden would help for me. You know, I had to see who this man was talking about because I saw if healthy. You know what I'm saying? I saw if healthy. So I had to click on this man's profile, and lo and behold, this man is a LA Clippers fan. You guys aren't winning a championship solely because your two-star guys have no continuity together, because their only playoff success that they've seen is in the bubble, number one, when they won one playoff series and then got bounced. And then Kawhi Leonard got hurt in 21, and then 22 he wasn't there. 23 he got hurt again 3 games into the playoffs. There's more than you guys need to worry about than championships at this moment. You guys need to just at least get to the playoffs with Paul George and Kawhi Leonard being intact. You guys need to make a deep postseason run. Fuck a championship right now. We know you guys are able to win a championship. We all know this. I don't even really think this is a hot take. I just think we need to stop saying if healthy. I'm tired of hearing about that because players are bound to get injured in the NBA in today's game. So it's like, stop with the if we're healthy shit. You know what I'm saying? It's played out at this point. And this is y'all's last year to even prove that you guys can make a deep postseason run. If you guys can't do that, it's over. Paul George might not be on your team. Kawhi Leonard might not be on your team. And you guys might start with a clean slate. So Clippers fans, this is your guys' last chance. My next hot take that I got for you guys says, hot take. The NBA/basketball world should take some of that credit from Curry and give it to Kerr for the three-point revolution. The read and react offense is damn near the standard on every offense. And yes, I got time to argue. And I do too, because I'm on my YouTube channel. I don't think that credit should be taken away from Curry for the three-point revolution, because he is the one that is producing on the basketball court. Kerr can coach Steph Curry all he wants. But if Steph Curry is not the caliber of player that he is, the system will not work. Understand being able to run around screens and take as many three-point shots as possible, but you can take those three-point shots, but if they're not falling, you're not going to get anywhere. We've seen people try to mimic Steve Kerr's offense, but majority of them have failed, and that is because nobody is the caliber of player that Stephen Curry is. I don't know how much more credit you want to give Steve Kerr, considering that he's already looked at as a top 15 coach of all time. I got him as a top 10 coach of all time. I know when they won a championship, I said top 5 coach of all time. That's not true. I don't agree with that. I personally think he's a top 10 coach of all time. I don't know how much more credit you want to give the guy. But the last take that I got today comes from Andrew Lizas. He says, maybe my hot take is that the Suns will have a top 5 to 7 defense in the NBA. Vogel is a tremendous defensive coach, and we got bodies. You got bodies. That's true. I agree with that. You guys don't got no defensive bodies. I'm looking at this team. I see Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton, Kevin Durant, Bol, Chimezie Metu, Yuta Watanabe, Damian Lee. The list goes on and on and on and on and on. I don't really see a defender on your team that can put you guys in a top 5 to 7 defense. DeAndre Ayton is gonna have to take a big step. Kevin Durant is the best defender on this team, but is that saying much? I don't really think it is. Kevin Durant and Eric Gordon are the only 2 basketball players on this franchise that have been able to show that they can play consistent defense for a whole entire basketball season. None of these guys have been able to show that. So is that really realistic to say? However, I do agree that Frank Vogel is a tremendous defensive coach, but how good of a defensive coach can he be if he doesn't have the defensive pieces to make that defensive team be top 5, top 7? I don't really see this happening. However, I think out of all the takes that I've had today, I think that this one is the most realistic because they do got length. You know what I'm saying? They got length, they got size, they got bodies. I do see a world where this happens, but do I think that it's gonna happen considering the teams in the NBA right now? No. I disagreed with a lot of hot takes that I had. Bro, I'm telling you, in the off season, these takes, they start reeking. They start being disgusting. You know what I'm saying? That top 3 one for Curry was just gross. I'm sorry, that was so gross that I just had to put it in this video. That's all I got for y'all today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Leave some hot takes down below in the comment section because I actually want to start using some of your guys' hot takes in these videos. But that's all I got for y'all today. Hope you guys like this video. Leave a comment, subscribe, and share with your friends. And I'm out. Peace.